LeBron,
Mm.
after the Lakers and Warriors played on Christmas night, he gets on post game interview with his towel and shit. He's like, "Yeah, I love the NFL, but this is our day."
Cool.
Um, like when you hear that, if you heard like, all right, LeBron said, the NBA Christmas is the NBA's day. It's like, what's your response to that?
Well, I think that if there are no NFL games on Christmas, I'm still not putting on an NBA game.
Mm.
No, but like the NBA when there is no NFL on Christmas, take the day. I can guarantee you there were tons of people, maybe more. I don't know. I don't look at numbers. I don't know anything about numbers.
Oh, I'm gonna give you some numbers in a second.
Give me numbers. But no, I mean, I think the NFL Week 16, what 17?
17.
Week
Well,
17,
16 was last week. Yeah.
Week 17 on Christmas Day, games with implications. Ravens, Chiefs, Steelers, Texans, some of the biggest names in football. I don't see how. Now I get they have the tradition of playing on Christmas and big games and big rivalries and whatever the fuck, but no, I mean the NFL is more important right now. And
As soon as the NFL decided to make
move games.
make Christmas an NFL day,
The,
Christmas became the NFL's day.
agreed. Yeah.
As soon as it happened,
Like the same way that Thanksgiving is only the NFL's
it
day.
is the NFL's day. Now, sure, I'll say the NBA is like Steph and LeBron. Like the NBA is theirs. Like if
Sure.
they're playing on Christmas night, I would
Mm-hmm.
expect I would expect a lot of people to sit down and watch that basketball game. The problem is the NBA is still in a terrible position where they cannot draw any interest or buzz leading up till before Christmas. Like this is the first time where the NBA is even flexing any type of muscle. It's like, hey, we're here. If anything, this kind of just
I know.
proved that the NBA should start on or around Christmas.
For real.
Like that would be the best thing. Like this, all this proved was like, no, if they started on Christmas, this would
Now
make.
you're saying not. What if they just started here and missed the 20
That's
games?
what I'm saying.
Okay, gotcha.
Cut out, yeah, cut out.
Cut out the
62 games, and
yeah.
we'll rock out with that.
Sick.
8.3 million people, 8.3 million viewers for the Lakers and Warriors, which was the most watched Christmas game in 5 years.
Dang.
That's great, right? 65 million people tuned in for the Christmas games for the NFL. Devin, it was the most streamed football game in history. It was the most streamed. People were
Well, from a streaming service now,
yes, but we're talking
like a true streaming
we're
service.
talking people probably digging up their forgotten password, logged out Netflix accounts
Or
that they've
asking a
never.
friend and boop and bank.
Dude, it said something like 1/3 of Netflix accounts at once were
Reactivated.
were like running during
Really?
during these games, and it's more, that number is more than 65 million, but
Dang.
either way, 65 million viewers
It's the
tuning
NFL.
in to watch the NFL.
The NFL.
I don't care if it was 2 blowouts. I don't care if it doesn't matter. Like it does not matter.
Like people change their schedules.
For
People
football.
change what they do in days
For
to
football.
watch football.
Tailgating, like there's no tailgating for
Like
basketball.
no, but unless someone goes to a basketball game, is the only time that they'll change the schedule.
But like
People change their schedules to sit down at their TV and watch games or go places to watch games.
yeah,
There's
I
not a
mean
lot
there
of
are
guys going to
days.
places to watch an NBA game.
There are days dedicated to football?
Days of the week,
Days of the week,
days of the year.
times of the day. I mean, just months throughout
1 o'clock on a Sundays.
1 o'clock on
No one's doing
Sunday,
anything but watching football.
and then if you got college fanatics, I mean, you got your whole weekend is booked.
Yep.
I don't care how big of a fan you are of the NBA. At most, you're just spending a lot of time reading takes on Twitter. You're
Sure.
not dedicated. There's no. I mean, you're not waking up and then you're like, all right, like a couple hours. We got these 1 o'clock games on Sunday. It's like
Let me fire up the league pass.
there's no red zone for the NBA where it's
No.
like, here we go. Like
No.
you just. I don't know.
Now, I mean, we are biased, but I think we speak for a lot of Americans.
I think we're obviously biased, but even NBA fanatics admit that basketball games are not interesting until the end.
Till the playoffs.
Yeah.
Until the end of a game.
I mean, there are moments in football games where the first drive of the second quarter from this team, and remember on that 3rd and 8 when they called that an incomplete pass, and then they had to punt. Like, it's like there's so many little scenarios.
First plays of games, every play in a game.
You can't do
pretty
that with
fucking
basketball.
Important. Every game in the season, every play in the season, they're all fucking important. In basketball, yeah. And the first 40 games don't really fucking matter that much.
And when it's Chiefs, Steelers, Ravens, Texans, Christmas, everybody is on their TV.
Yep.
I don't care who you got in the NBA. I don't care if it's prime Michael Jordan. I don't care if it's 96 Bulls versus 2016 Warriors on Christmas night.
But I'm going to be honest, like, even if you had worse matchups on Christmas, it's football on Christmas.
It is.
People are at their homes.
The NFL
hanging around the TV, eating good food with family and doing whatever. The game's on.
The NFL took over Christmas.
Now, I don't know, like, obviously, or I don't know how calendars work. I'm assuming next year
Thursday.
Christmas is on a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
They can do Friday games pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
They can do Saturday games at this point in the season.
Mm-hmm.
They can easily do Sunday games. They're doing Monday games on Christmas. So it's going to be another, 5 years until we hit a Tuesday where they might not play?
Yeah, maybe.
Like that. Like the fact that Tuesday might be the only day of the week they might not play on Christmas.
So, yeah. So once a decade, the NBA can have Christmas.
Cool. Well, once every 7 years.
Just about. Yeah. Just about. They can have the NBA.
Again, I have no idea how calendars work. You can, I don't know, skips a day or a ball sack or whatever. I don't even know what a leap year is.
But I will say LeBron is wrong. The NBA.
Well, and I think LeBron is a person who is a part of an organization that he is a part of, and has to say certain things at certain times.
LeBron's not stupid though. Like LeBron knows.
LeBron knows that this will create buzz and talk about the NBA and things.
8.3 million viewers. I guarantee more than 8 million were just either LeBron or Curry fans.
You guarantee that more of them? What'd you say?
Like, there are more people. I guarantee you probably 95 to 99% were more interested than just watching the LeBron Curry dynamic, like that matchup, than just wanting to watch the Lakers and the Warriors play basketball.
1,000%. Of course. I mean, it's the NBA. It's a player-driven league. No one really cares if it's Lakers or who.
LeBron knows that. LeBron knows the draw he has.
Yes.
And to sit there and pretend like, no, like it's the NBA.
Now, it might be Bronze Day, but it ain't the NBA's.
But I'm saying it's the when it comes to the NBA and getting the most attention. All right, LeBron and Steph, y'all got it. But for LeBron to sit here and pretend like no, the NBA, like no, you're giving the NBA credit they don't deserve because they need to do better.
Because he's like, it's me and Steph.
It's like, LeBron, if you sat out today, and just decided not to play and go be 40 years old and celebrate Christmas with your family, maybe, like, and not hoop. Just decide not to hoop. Like, hey, you know what, y'all got it. Like, I played 19 straight Christmases. I'm just gonna sit this one
That
out.
viewership's getting cut in half at least.
Right in
Yeah,
half.
yeah.
I mean,
Not for real.
most of it is just fucking Applebee's running it with 6 TVs on. I'm telling you, bro,
Deadass.
it's not getting watched, bro. It's not getting watched.
uh,
But yeah,
dude.
so the NFL
Wait,
owns
shout out to Applebee's, bro. Keeping the NBA alive.
keeping the NBA alive. All the
Nice.
sports bars keeping the NBA alive
Nah,
throughout the
again,
regular
I hate to
season.
shit on the NBA so much. I do enjoy some NBA stuff, and
We love
obviously
the
the
NBA,
playoffs are fun and
especially
all that stuff. But
postseason.
postseason's awesome. But yeah, I if don't attack. I wouldn't call it an attack, but don't go after the NFL. Like
No, that's an attack. It's a subtle jab.
it's
It's
subtle,
a
but it's
subtle
like
jab. Hey, I love the
y'all
NFL, but this is
y'all need
our
to
day.
build your own thing, bro. Like
Yeah.
build up yourselves, because the second you try to shit on the NFL is strong as fuck, dude.
Here, let's give
NFL fans do not care about other shit.
let's like ooh, okay, let's give them like let's like make sure they really have a like this year they can have like a really good St. Patrick's Day.
Who?
The NBA.
Oh, sure.
Like
Yeah, no, good for them.
like y'all can claim
February, March
y'all
17th.
can claim that maybe an Easter. Maybe we can
Ooh,
claim
maybe
like
Valentine's Day.
NBA Easter.
NBA Valentine's Day. NBA Easter, sure.
But it's like
NBA
I
Passover.
don't even hear them trying to claim that shit. Like, why aren't they sitting here saying like we rule Easter?
Ooh, what about the Chinese New Year?
Sure,
They love
I I mean the
the
NBA,
Chinese people love
the
them.
NBA, yeah, I mean NBA in China locked.
Chinese
They're
New Year, bro.
tight. But for some reason, I don't know. It's just funny that as soon as the NFL like got a full just grip on Christmas's balls, LeBron's like, "Hey, we still own Christmas." It's like, no.
And I can guarantee if they had Christmas unis, it's another few more million viewers. Honestly.
But I'm just saying, like, they put in all this work and grind for this NBA in-season tournament just to say what? Y'all still got more viewership on one fucking day in December?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's
Yeah.
just, I don't know, because
Yeah.
nobody cared as much about the Bucks and the Thunder and the fucking
Fuck no,
final of
bro.
the NBA Cup.
Hell no,
Nobody
bro.
cared about that.
It's like, take if you want that day, try to take it. Do whatever you want. But yeah, why not? Yeah, make an NBA Cup day, whatever the fuck. The NBA Cup is this will go down as one of the worst things in
Make the
sports
NBA
history.
Cup finish on Christmas. I mean,
Nah.
is that not? I mean,
No,
I'm
that
not
would be
saying
cool.
it wins them over, but the NBA Cup ended like a week and a half ago.
I know, but they need their Christmas rivalry games or whatever the fuck they got going
Yeah,
on.
I guess they need marquee matchups no matter what for
Exactly.
Christmas. But if the NBA
Just to
Cup
salvage
if the
anything.
NBA Cup is so like that and is so like
It ain't.
we would I mean Bucks Thunder on Christmas isn't that's a fucking marquee matchup.
No, it's cool. But if you want the max amount of viewers, you're putting Steph and Brown on primetime.
Absolutely.
But I mean, when the NBA plays on New Year's and New Year's Eve, they're gonna try to be like, oh, college football is cool, but this is our day. It's like, no, fuck off, dude.
Yeah, no,
You got
that's the
fucking
thing.
4 crazy games going on.
Fuck the
Shut up.
NFL. College football beats out.
It's humming.
They're lucky.
I know.
They're lucky the second round of college football wasn't on Christmas, or Christmas wasn't on a Saturday.
It wasn't
or
this way.
something.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Because honestly, I think more people would have been.
Well, no,
watching.
they're playing on Tuesday and Wednesday.
You tell me right now, if on Christmas there wouldn't be the same amount of people if it was the Alamo Bowl and then LeBron versus Curry. It's not even it's pretty close to the same amount of people interested in either side. Even Colorado getting blown out. Like, people are gonna be talking about that at least close.
I mean,
to
shit.
as much
BYU's
as
got
about.
basically the whole state of Utah rooting for him. So